with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To throw right away is Vick. The throw left sideline falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Vick. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Broken tackle. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
It's fourth down.
Go. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Michael Vick, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Youngway Koo is set to kick off.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now a second down throw for Vick. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now here's Vick. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
Brings up second and 14.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 11.
On third down, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. There he goes, left side. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. CD Lamb, 63 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, a completed pass that we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, that help get him out of trouble.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, Vick on the move to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last lap by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Vick on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Michael Vick with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Getting the call, Lynch running left. And some nifty running here as they take this across midfield and down to the 47. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Vick with a give to Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Vick operating on first down. And this ball incomplete. It looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're over the inline drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to get into every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in field goal range. This will be caught as Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On play action, Vick. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. Open man downfield is Rice. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So the first catch for Jerry Rice, always fun to talk about. His career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories that we can't even get to them all.
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. If I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. That went into the hands of Adams downfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And quickly to the outside, that's caught by Lamb. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Vizcaino up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Marcus Epps just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Vic goes play action. Under pressure, and they got to him again. DeMarcus Ware in there to drop him. It sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play.
Vic to throw on 4th down.
Let's go.
As he throws, and this is good.
He don't want no more.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Here's Michael Vick. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Vic now. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Vic to throw it. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 3rd and 8. From the gun, Vic. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And the Cards are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Off play action. Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Underneath, he's got Olsen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg Olsen, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Next to score, Cardinals 7, Cowboys nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Vick. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. But they wanted people getting to the ball as fast.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Christian McCaffrey taking it in. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tristan Vizcaino for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again.
with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, bim. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Vic readies to throw. And that is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Vic. They set up the screen to Foreman. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
He's going to wind up and air it out. It's caught at the 10. And what a big-time play there. 53 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Again, it's Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They just get the play off. Now Vick. They dump it off to Lynch. And he'll go out of bounds. It looks like right at the 40. That one a first down pickup of 8. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Able to hit his target Lamb. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, Vick. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the plane to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Back to the ground, Lynch. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now a quick throw to Moss. No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Now here's Vick. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. The wind is at his back here in the second quarter. Gano's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump back to a 40-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Taken down at the 30.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run, so now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Vick. Flushed out right, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive they started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Down for a tip, but he's still got it.
Bro, come on, man. my
all the way
God.
down
Oh,
inside the 20. So not only do
Jesus.
they convert on
This
fourth, but
nigga
they
took
pick
it
up
to him.
22 yards in the process. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Foreman powering ahead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. Now Vick running the option left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up the 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Vick on 3rd and 2. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, Vick. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Foreman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Deontay Foreman taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. A strong run there, boy, when he gets it, especially around the goal line like a bull in a china shop.
And none of us ever want to confront that bull in any china shop, do we? Any more than we want to confront him. Got behind his pads, ran with power, and got into the end zone.
What an asset around the goal line, a guy like that.
It's almost like a safety blanket, isn't it? When all else fails, hand it to this big back and let him power his way forward.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run it, let your linemen surge and fire out.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion on 1st down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw here. That's complete. He's got Lynch out of the backfield. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, Vick steps away to his left. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
They'll run for it with Lynch. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Vick going to run the sneak. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. Michael Vick scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they wanted now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick eluding the pressure right. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. But gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Michael Vick. Vick in trouble, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd and long for Vick. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Night Train Lane. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but there are stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Vick now. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's caught inside the 30. And they rattle off a big one. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Vick loses the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. Look at the big man rumble. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 17-14. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. Throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Vick now from the 50. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Vick to throw it. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. A very solid gain of 27.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
First down, Vick. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Foreman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Forced out, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. Michael Vick, a 6-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Left side to Lamb. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Vick will look to throw on 1st down. And the intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. From the gun, Vic. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Here's Vic. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep one. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Vic on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Vic. The left side throw complete to Adams. Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Now Lynch running right. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run with Lynch. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
McCaffrey will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch taken. No time to come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Vic to throw. That is caught by Carmichael. Able to get this all the way out close to midfield, just what the doctor ordered on play 1 of this drive in crunch time. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Now Michael Vick. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
He'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Vic with the incompletion there on third down. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone though from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip, try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. One last shot for Michael Vick.
GG's.
So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days.
Yo, my man, why you got on that purse, son? Hey, this ain't no fucking purse. I'm the big deal. Don't do that. Come out and put your in a bit at you, heard? Get your money up, not your funny. Big fucking move. Get the fuck out of here.